Good afternoon, everyone. We are live at the in Tomar to see a match between Tech United and the team from LAR, who will be having the humans from LAR and a robot goalkeeper and I think a robot field player, but I'm not sure.
We'll have to see if they'll manage to get that player ready. The goalkeeper is definitely already fully prepared, waiting for the game to start, and also Team Tech United has all 5 robots. Oh, we see now that Van Perslucht is manually displaced to the opponent's half. I'm not sure what is happening now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's
that robots are going off the field again. Maybe they need to be reinitialized. Yes, they needed to reinitialize from their starting position and now go to their own half and prepare for game.
And it looks good the way it should now. So
I think so.
Great.
So in the past days we have already played a couple of games against Team LAR. Mostly with humans, but this morning, for the first time after rebooting their team, they played with a robot in field, and now, at least in this game, there will be a robot as goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's you can see it on the video, I think. The robot goalkeeper from the team from LAR.
And now we see a second robot being brought into the field by one of the LAR developers. But there was a change of plan, I think, because now it's also reinitialized at the other half of the field. Probably for a similar reason. Let's see what will happen now. We expect that the game will start in the next few minutes.
It shouldn't take long now, I believe. So I don't know if there are a few problems that need to be fixed, but I think we should start any minute now.
I see the developers are still working on the robot, making some last-minute modifications, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or configurations. And now
I see that we have the same referee as before. It's referee Anish, which is I think his second robot match that he's doing now.
He did a very good job this morning.
He did a good job at the first one, so we asked him, "Can you do another one?"
Yeah. And there you can see that he has a lot of experience in refereeing sports games. Be it more human than robotic, but apparently there is a big similarity between the two.
Yeah, apparently it's easy to transfer from human to robot football refereeing.
It's all about taking the right decisions in a split second.
Yeah.
And some people can do that, others cannot.
Yeah, true. I see that the team from LAR did a slight modification to their ball handling system. There are no longer the Omni wheels on it. There are now the standard rubberized wheels on it. I'm looking forward to see what difference that'll make.
In the previous game there was a problem with the Omni wheels for the ball handling, as the wheels on the circumference of the wheel were actually removable, clickable. And they only required very little pressure to come out of the wheel.
Yeah.
And so that didn't really work in the context of robotic football.
Yeah.
So
the Omni wheel rollers.
It's a wise choice now to have these solid rubber wheels, much like the robots of Tech United have.
Yeah, for the people at home that don't know what an Omni wheel is, an Omni wheel is a wheel that has several rollers around its circumference. So it only has a grip in the direction it is driven. and it has a free. It can slide for freely in the axial direction.
Yeah, and the advantage of having that in the ball handling is that the sideway forces will actually be much lower. There will be less slip between the ball and the robot, and that means in gameplay that there will be more control about how the ball is behaving.
Yeah, you're detaching to I believe it's easier to detach your vectors with this. But on the other hand, a omni wheel isn't as smoothly round, so there's a bigger chance that it will start to bounce.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off.
They're still in the process of empirically finding out what is the best type of wheel to be used in the ball handling, and I guess that we will see what the result will be in Bordeaux in the upcoming World Championship in July. So a couple of months from now, there's still some time to continue development, but I'm sure there will be made changes still also in the ball handling design.
Yeah. And in the meantime, we just wait for the game to start.
I see some tense emotions on the faces of the LAR players.
They don't look very nervous. So
not nervous, but they are concentrated. And
they look ready.
They are looking at one of their other teammates who is behind the laptop making the last configurations, and from the very first start, the first whistle by the referee, it's not allowed to make any changes to the robots, to interfere with the robots in any way, so the robots should be playing fully autonomously. All decisions are made by the robots during the gameplay, and the only one who can actually influence the robots is the human referee, in this case Anish, who will be the referee for this game.
Yeah, you can't clarify that enough, that what we're looking at isn't people with remote controls. This is robots that make their own decisions.
And what you can see is that the field size is actually quite a bit smaller than a real football game field. That field size has already been increased a couple of times in the past decade. So we are definitely going in the direction of bigger fields, and ultimately these robots will play against humans on a real size pitch in an outdoor environment.
On real grass, ideally.
Yes. And now the game is about to start. Tech United is preparing for kickoff. The Moor will take this kickoff and make a pass to Sessi, the number 6. And immediately
that was a very quick goal.
It's 0-1 for Tech United.
Yeah. I wonder why there are only 3 human players on the LAR team instead of 4.
So kickoff for Team LAR, taken by the human players, because now the only robot in that team is the goalkeeper. You can immediately see the people are really agile and can anticipate very well, give passes over the entire width of the field, which is difficult for Team Tech United to defend.
You saw that and it's a goal.
It's a goal for Team LAR.
So it makes it 1-1. In that slight action you saw before, you saw the robot defending on Fernando, who is the also one of the trustees. So our robots have played against him before, so they might already know a bit of the strategy and the way he thinks.
The mover is looking for a shot, and again,
And it's a goal.
it's in the goal. Nice shot. And now
Makes it
that
1-2 for Tech United.
it seems like so far, any minute there will be a goal. Let's see how it will proceed. And the goalkeeper of LAR is losing its position, its localization. So it's repositioned in front of the goal.
Oh, is that what was going on?
Yes.
Probably. Oh, and Fernando losing the ball to the number 5, Robodinho.
Nice pass to the mover.
And the pass to Zessi that gets intercepted, but
There was meant to be a human dribble, but the shot was just too hard and it could not be intercepted again. This was a very nice, small deep depth pass done by Robodinho.
oh, and this now it won't catch this.
Yeah. Throw in by Team LAR.
Oh, and a save by Van Sleutelen.
So it seems that Team LAR, even though they have one player less, is in this stage of the game in control.
Yeah.
They're just passing around, and now Tech United get its chance, but
I don't know what the Van Perslucht was trying to do
I
here.
think it was another attempt to make a human dribble. That's a dribble where the robot let go of the ball and then takes it back.
Yeah. But it was almost like he completely forgot that it was going to do a human dribble.
Yes, it was, but still I believe it was an attempt to do that human dribble. Nice intercept by Van Perslucht. Van Perslucht
Loses the ball.
Yeah, again, human dribble. Again, not very well controlled. This was definitely one.
Yeah, this was a good
we
one
see
actually.
that,
This one also.
Team Tech United is actually trying to experiment with this new type of dribbling, and the reason for that is that as long as the robot is holding the ball in the ball handling, it's not allowed to go any further with dribbling than a radius of 3 meters around the robot. And that limits the region where you can actually do the dribbling. So the way to break out of this is to let go of the ball and do this human dribbling.
And this is going to be a shot at the goal, I guess. Oh, but not. Oh, and on the top bar. And it's a goal, which makes this a 2-2.
It's a very nice, completely played out situation by Team LAR.
Yeah,
where they were fully in control about passing over the whole width of the field. Very difficult to defend for the robots of Team Tech United.
Yeah, it was very quick.
Yeah.
It was Van Sleutelen did not see that coming.
Yeah. And here you really see the difference between the human way of playing football as compared to the state of the practice in robotic football. Humans are really still so much better in the total football play, positioning in the field, and let.
Oh, and did I just watch a human dribble, or at least an attempt?
Let the ball do the work. So
he's going to shoot at the goal, I think. No, it's going to pass it back to. I believe it wanted to pass to the number 6, but it looks like the number 6 didn't realize it was coming to him.
But it was nicely intercepted by Sessi.
Yeah.
And now Van Perslucht is trying to get a grip on the ball, but in the clutches, going back all the way to the goalkeeper of Tech United. And it will be a goal kick by Team Tech United.
There you go.
We must conclude that the goalkeeper of LAR is doing his job quite well. It's still nicely positioned. Goal kick by Team Tech United. There'll be a long pass, easily intercepted by Team LAR.
Yeah, very good interception.
Throw in by Team Tech United. That was
but it was taken by the team from LAR. Team LAR, which would have been a really nice pass, by the way. And it's a goal, and that makes it 2-3 for Tech United. Oh.
And now we hear one of the players of Team LAR, Fernando, tell that the goalkeeper actually will react better to very high-speed kicks as compared to slower ones.
Okay, that will be interesting in Bordeaux when it has to play against the French team. In the meantime, the play is continuing. So number 5 has the ball and it tries to pass to number 6, Zessi, and it immediately goes to a goal. That was very fast.
Really a very long distance shot at the goal. Successful one. What's the score?
It's 2-4, I think.
I guess so. Robinho has the ball.
Robinho looking for a place to shoot the ball, which is to Van Persie, and it got defended by the team by Antonio. So Van Persie is going to try again. Oh, he also already took the ball, so a nice long pass again.
And now you see that the robots of Tech United, if they see a free line towards the goal, they just shoot, but often the human extends further in height than the robots.
And it was a great save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was. So the robot is thinking that it can shoot over, but there is still the upper part of the human, which is then hit by the ball.
Oh, of course, it tends to think that its opponents are lower.
It assumes that the opponents are just robots with a maximum height of 70 centimeters.
Of 80 centimeters. But of course, yeah, in their model, any opponent is only that maximum height. That's interesting. Maybe we could change that.
I think that Tech United should work on that, because in the near future we will be playing against humans more and more.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see in this event how such games work out.
Yeah. In the meantime, you saw a ball hitting the bar, so.
And now we see these high frequency flashing of the blue lights when the players of LAR are actually using lob shots.
Yeah.
And, well, that's a new feature in the robots of Tech United, that whenever they discover bouncing balls, the blue lights will start flashing very rapidly.
Yeah, at a higher frequency. But currently it looks like it's still seeing bouncing balls. It's still flashing at a higher frequency. So I don't know what's going on with it now, but it looks like it keeps on flashing.
But these are typically things that come out.
Was that a human dribble?
Yeah, that was a human dribble. Oh.
Oh, and it loses the ball. So it's a throw in for the humans.
So a pass back to the own half can be very effective in making a lot of space in the half of the opponent. But it didn't work out here because the robot of Tech United was not.
Oh, and they scored a goal. Yeah, so it's now 3-4 for Tech United still.
Still for the robots.
But that can change very quickly now. And that is the end signal. So yeah, thank you all for watching. It was a great game, and looking forward for more games in the future.